Today is International Asexuality Day. I don't know how you celebrate, but I wish I wish I was asexual. Today we celebrate and recognize our asexual siblings and everyone who falls on the spectrum of not fucking. You are seen, this thing says you're valid, and you are who you are. I feel like it's the ultimate humble brag. If I didn't constantly have the urge to have sex, the shit that could get done. So why is it so bad to be asexual? Because other people are just find somebody who isn't into sex too much.
Yeah, but most people are, and right now there's not really a lot of understanding about asexuality. So you're just kind of seen as a freak, as in whenever people learn about like this new person who doesn't have what we have, first we call them freak, then we're jealous of them, then we do weird movies
jealous
about them. Like there's like a weird progression that we do. Right. So you went right to jealousy, which I understand because I think that our fantasy is to not fantasize anymore and to just to be present, to not think about sex, the bad decisions that you make because you might be attracted to someone, or I don't know.
Picture passing somebody hot on the street and not care. Oh my God, that'd be fantastic.
Some of these people do have like an aesthetic appreciation for other people. They just so they would pass the hottest person in the world on the street and be like, that person, I see, that is a very beautiful person. But then their genitals do nothing at all. There's no reaction. There's nothing.
That's like going to a museum. The whole world becomes a museum.
Yeah.
It sounds, I don't want to.
Some of these paintings in museums, I thought they just whacked off on walls, I don't know. I thought like, look, sex is everywhere. But I see what you're saying. You can just stare at it. Also,
the world is made up of, sexual desires. All commercials are, sexuality is put into everything. And so you might be in a world where it's like, what are you people doing? And just feel outside just for that. Just be like, why did you have that response? Why do you even care?
But is it like, to me, it would be like quitting drinking and then seeing, news, movies, all this. Everybody's drunk and falling over shit. I don't go, what kind of world is this? I know that kind of world, and you don't have to be part of it. Do asexuality people see movies and TV shows and be like, it's too bad you have to stick with this disease?
I think from what I've heard, it's the experience of like your whole life you've been told that true validation comes from romantic love, but also the physical incarnation of that. Right. So like your whole life, it's like, so I guess I'll never be fulfilled since I never felt that way. And it's one thing that I find really interesting is the people who are asexual but are romantic. So it is like a
I love that one
novel where it's like they love people very much and they love very deeply, but nothing below the belt. We're going to hug. We're going to take walks.
But that means that you can find a partner based on partner information, not based on you rocked my world and, you're in this kind of shape. And when you get out of this kind of shape, this will be like a big deal or whatever. That means that I just like you.
You give flowers.
I know we're romanticizing this too much. I know that we're getting it wrong.
That's what the day is. It's to celebrate it, not think of it like it's horrible. It's fucking great. Give somebody flowers.
Not fucking great.
Right. It's great. Give somebody flowers. They give you a poem and you shake hands. That is, and then no worries after that. That is, how great is it? Nothing on you itches. It sounds fucking-tastic. I feel like asexual people would have to be smarter.
Why?
Right, because you have more time.
Some people have all the time in the world, and they're big old dum-dums. I don't think...
All right, so some of you are dumb, she's saying. Okay.
I think every group is dumb. In every group, there's dumb people.
I wouldn't think asexuality, but
you're thinking of it as like sex demotivates you, but sometimes sex motivates someone. There are a lot of guys, and I'm sure a lot of women, but in our society right now, a lot of guys who have become successful and quote smarter so that they can have their sexuality.
That's true. Yeah, I guess, right? Why do anything if it's not leading to fucking?
Like so half the comedians I know, most of the musicians I know, like they would not do it if it were not for the option of sex. So
So they're smarter, but less of a go-getters. You say, well, happy day. Anyway, it's their day. Again, what you do to celebrate, I don't know. But congrats.
Maybe their options are bigger than yours because you can't even think beyond the one option, right?
Right.
And
what
I know
else
you're
would
saying
you
that
do?
as a good thing.
Drive a car fast? I mean, what else? What do you do when you're celebrating something?
Drugs.
Drugs.
Anyone can do drugs.
Okay. All right. I wonder if they love drugs more. All right. Anyway.
Keith is trying to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah. These things need to be talked about. But I know I shouldn't be talking about it. I should be talking to people who have no genitals about it.
No. See, that's where now. That's the line.
I don't know. I don't know what
I
I
know.
can't say.